Hello. It's been a while since I've done a video blog. I really haven't picked up the habit of doing them every day, but I really would like to. It's just I've been busy. I've been really busy. I've been keeping myself busy on purpose, and I think that's a good thing. If I'm too busy to sit down and make a 10-minute video that I don't ever edit or anything, I just do for 10 minutes, then that's generally a pretty good thing. Generally means I'm staying productive. I haven't been gaming, which sucks because I love to game, but I've been working out every day. I've been hanging out with people, being social. I went to Comic-Con yesterday. That was fucking amazing. Like, just look at my Facebook if you want to see the pictures. It's so many cool cosplays. It was amazing. Like, I definitely don't regret going. And for a little while, I was like, maybe I'm not gonna go because, I didn't know who was gonna go with me, and I was stressing about money. I mean, I got $4 in my pocket right now and nothing in the bank, and I have no regrets about that. I even have this fancy little citation that I got. Apparently, if you have a parking meter that prints off one of those little white tickets in Portland, make sure you put it on the dash closest to the curb, because apparently in Portland they check all the parking meters on foot or something, and it's too hard to walk to the street side, or too dangerous, maybe, I don't know. But they basically ticketed me $39 because I didn't put it on my dash on the passenger side of the vehicle. They ticketed at 4 p.m. and my meter was good till 7, and it was because it was on the wrong side of the dashboard. So, I mean, I don't know if I could fight that, but I don't want to go all the way to Portland to attend some stupid trial to fight that, So I'll probably just say fuck it and pay the $39 because you guys are bastards. But whatever. Anyway, sorry. Little rant there. A little bit upset about that. Anyway, I'm about to go hit the gym. I'm waiting for my pre-workout to kick in, so I'm like, fuck it, let's make a video. Also, today is 9/11. And I'm going to go off about that a little bit because I have a lot of regret and I have a lot of guilt centered around 9/11. Because when I was, I don't know how old I was, 14? This is 15 years ago, and I'm 29 now. So yeah, when I was 14, I was in the back of Mr. McGowan's history class when I first found out. I was goofing off, joking, being my normal little, jokester little self that I was in high school. I was always a kid goofing off in the class, trying to make everyone laugh. And I was also an angsty little teenager. I was a little shit, to be honest. I had a hoodie that I always had, little pins on the back spelling my name out. Those little square pyramid pins. I don't know if you remember them. I had pins, those little buttons that you can put on and stuff. I had buttons all over the front of my shirt, several of which were, super, trying to get a rise out of people. One of the buttons specifically, I feel really guilty / I was a little shit about. It said God bless America initially. It was a God bless America pin. And I put tape over the bless and I put damn. And I was like, God damn America. Yeah, fuck America. I don't know. It's not who I am now, that's for sure. It's who I was. I was I don't know, just trying to get a rise out of people. I was trying to say and do things that would shock people or make them, I guess I was seeking attention, and negative attention was easier to get, or something. I don't really know. Today, I'm very different. I'm very respectful of everything and everyone, if I can be. I've grown up a lot. I also have flipped politically on several issues. Not all, but several. I feel very guilty for wearing shit like that, because I love my country and I love the people in it. And even though I think the government is corrupt, I love my government. I love my country. I love my nation. And I love people, and I feel like people's lives matter to me. And it doesn't matter whose life it is, they matter to me. I care if someone suffers. I care if someone dies. I care if someone loses a loved one. I care a lot. And back then, the reason I feel guilty on this day, the reason that for several years now I've made giant things on Facebook stating, about not forgetting and going out of my way to respect those that have died today in the Twin Towers and the terrorist attacks. The reason that I do that is because I found out in the back of McGowan's class, and I pretended like I didn't care. I continued to joke around and laugh, and I truly was wondering why people were so quiet, because in my head it's just a bunch of people on the other side of the nation that died, and they didn't matter to me. I pretended like I didn't care. And 15 years later, here I am, and I know that I did. I know that that was me pretending, because that's not who I am. That's never who I have been. I care about people. I like to try and separate myself and pretend like I don't care about things, but I really do. And I feel guilty. I don't know the exact number. I haven't done a shit ton of research on this, but I know that a lot of people died that day. And I think that that's sad. And I know that some people's counter-argument to remembering that day is that so many people have died since, and a lot of it was at our hands. And whether they were innocent or not, they were lives, and I care about that as well. But one instance, in one moment, everyone in those two towers' lives changed. Everyone that they affected changed when they died. And you can't ignore that and just say that we've caused so much suffering since then and think that it's okay to push aside all of those lives that were lost. I honestly don't even care if you believe in your heart that our government orchestrated that and it was a conspiracy or whatever, just to go get some oil. I don't care if that's actually what you think. It's not what I think. I think that that's a bunch of hokey, and I think that it is what it is. Someone fucking attacked us, and someone, took over some planes. I know from experience that it's easy as shit, or at least it was, to get stuff on the plane that could be used to do that. I went from here to the Philippines my sophomore year of high school, which I believe was post 9/11. So it was after 2001. I went to the Philippines, and I came back with 2 switchblades, a butterfly knife. I had a disabled grenade that my cousin from the military in the Philippines gave me as a souvenir. And a round of ammunition that was this large. I don't know what it's called because I'm not gun smart, but they found all of the above in my carry-on luggage. Not the stuff that goes in the belly of the plane, but my carry-on luggage. The stuff I put underneath my seat or above my head in the plane. And they argued with me back and forth because I was young, I didn't know why it was bad, and I was like, I want to keep this stuff. It's my souvenir my cousin gave to me. And I was arguing with them about it. And they They kept the grenade, of course, and they kept the ammunition. But they let me take 3 knives that were all like decent length knives onto the plane in carry-on luggage after 9/11/2001. After the fact that planes were captured and launched into the Trade Center. And I got those all the way through the transfer in Japan. I got those all the way through landing in Oregon, in Portland, Oregon. And I kept them. I had them. I owned them in Oregon for several years. But in any case, my point is, you can sneak shit on and you can steal planes. I'm almost certain that that's what happened. You know, I wasn't there, so I can't say that, but I don't believe in this conspiracy that everyone always talks about all the time. But either way, even if that's what you believe, people died. It doesn't matter if the government orchestrated it. People fucking died. Several hundreds, thousands of people died. And you want to push that aside. Like, I just don't get that. And I don't get myself not caring 15 years ago. And I'm posting this because I cared now. And I want people to know that today I do remember those that were lost. And I do care. And I feel guilt for not doing it at the time. My little brother was born in 2000. So he was alive for this. But he doesn't remember it. He was 1 year old. He doesn't remember anything about what happened when it happened. He just remembers hearing about it, I'm sure. Whether through school or through family or through friends, I don't know. But I know that everything he knows about it was taught to him. And that's how most of the high school kids right now are. My little brother is a sophomore in high school, and he was only alive for it for 1 year because he was born in 2000. The high school kids don't know. They don't have an experience of what happened. I remember seeing the planes hit over and over and over for days on the television. And I pretended not to care. You know, like, how horrible am I? Anyway, I'm going on a rant about this. I'm going in circles, but I just want everyone to know that if you or your family lost someone on this day 15 years ago, I am sorry. And you have my deepest sympathies. And I, for one, won't forget. Even if at the time I was a little shit, I won't forget. And I wish that I could visit the memorial site in New York. And I wish I could have been one of the responders to help out. I'm in the hospital now helping people as a CNA, which isn't even, I mean, I don't know. A lot of people are like, don't call it just a CNA, but I don't know. That's how I feel. I'm just a CNA. I'm not a nurse. I don't push meds. I don't prescribe anything like a doctor. I'm not an RT, so I don't, you know, the most I've done, and I'm really proud of it, is compressions for CPR. I've done that 7 times, and I'm very proud of that fact. And, I wish that I could have been there to help and to contribute. And if that happens or happened or will happen or anything like that in the area that I am, even if I possibly might be able to travel, I hope that I would choose to do that. I hope that I would choose to help. I hope that I would choose to contribute to society in that way. And I hope that that never happens again. I mean, it's a tragedy. It really is. And to blow it off for politics is sad. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. I'm going to go hit the gym, and I'm going to go on with my life, because that's what people do. But I just wanted to take a moment and let everyone know that I feel for those that lost this in this day in history. And it means a lot to me now, even if it didn't then, or if I didn't let people know that it did then. Either way, I'm done. I'm rambling. I do this all the time. Bye.